I fucked up by even acknowledging y'all bitch niggas. Keep your mouth shut when you speaking to me. Your bitch is sleeping with me. Nigga, I beat it for free. She said you needin' a fee. All that I'm being is me. Niggas be sleeping on me, so what they'll be dreaming of me? These bitch niggas is my groupies. They try to be just like me. I like coochie. They act like LGBTQ dudes be just putting extras on it. Like movies, I like Tootie. Kelly Bundy, I like Rudy. When she got older, that bitch bad, I like Judy. From Family Matters, she did porn, I like Tootsie. Topanga getting smashed, her lips was quite juicy. Facts. I'm sure you could tell I'm an 80s baby. Yes, sir. I fuck so much I should have 80 babies. Yes, sir. Only lady I call babies my lady. Any lady that'll play me is crazy. I was thinking that it gotta be hard for y'all to recognize that I'm that nigga and that y'all not that nigga and that you'll never be that nigga. I slap a nigga in his fucking face and watch his mask fall off. He's a fucking fake. He's a fucking snake. You don't get bitches. You take pictures with prostitutes, nigga. Give me a fucking break. These goofy niggas on the internet, they be all into that. I'm where the winners at. Niggas be losing, that's why they trying to prove they getting that's wondering who I'm fucking your girl and tell you I'm hitting that. Niggas be like, yo, he's different. Just cause I ain't say your name don't mean I'm sneak dissing. Let's be clear, I'm dissing you, but I don't want niggas to know your name, my nigga, keep listening. You're a nobody, you hear no probably. From every chick you know, you want nobodies. That's how you like them hoes. Have me on your show and acted just like them hoes, biatch. I was thinking that you guys just gotta accept your losers. Cause everybody can be a winner. Real talk. All right, what up? What's poppin', what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Who we got up in here? Jersey. What's going on, Monogamous Player? Atlantis. Olafemi. What's going on, AJ Lindo? Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. Shout out to AT in the chat. Dan is in the chat. He said the Game Kings seminar was fire. That's what's up. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go get the Game Kings 2 seminar. It is fire. Go to MrLocario.com. Shout out to Oaktown's finest, Trey Moore. What's going on? Shout out to Kingdom's Ramses. Okie doke. What's going on? Hat was popping. Ryan was good. Certified Tyrone in the building. My dude, Quislo Speaks is in the building. What up? Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Rashad is up here in the motherfucking building. Shout out to everybody. Jug Season. Lewis, what's going on? Shout out to No Data. Notice the talent in the building. Mr. Go Blue, King Ken. What's going on? So today's show, guys, I'm telling you, is going to be so fire. It's going to be so fire. I just can't. You know, when the game is so heavy, I get excited because I'm like, you know, I like to be able to put people onto this game so that they can actually, you know, succeed out here in these streets. So today's topic, we're talking about how to be the guy she wants to fuck right now versus the guy she wants to get to know. You know, the guy she's going to take it slow with and all that other stuff, right? But before we get into all that, though, let's you know, play these messages real quick and then we'll be right back. Let's make Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today. You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
All right, we back. Let's get into this. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. The game is about to be heavy. It's going to be so heavy. And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. Also, if you guys want to call up, the caller number is 646-481-3901, 481-3901 is the number if you guys want to call up, and we'll make that happen. All right. Now let's get into this. Let's go. So, how to be the guy she wants to fuck right now versus the guy she wants to get to know right now. Let me say something to y'all real quick before I get into, these different types of guys. What I want you guys to understand is the guy she wants to fuck right now is the guy she finds extremely sexually attractive, right? The guy she wants to get to know is the guy that she might find him attractive sexually, but not as much as the guy she really finds attractive. So the guy she wants to know is the guy who she has sort of medium interest in. He seems cool, which is why she wants to get to know him more to see if she's really interested. The guy who she wants to fuck right now is the guy who she is 100% sexually attracted to him. She wants to jump his bones and all that other stuff, right? Now, I tell you guys this all the time. The guy that women want the most is the guy who she's sexually attracted to and the guy who has, who looks like he's boyfriend material. So if you're the type of guy who she can see as boyfriend material and she's sexually attracted to you, that's like the ultimate dude. But usually women can get one or the other. They get the guy they want to fuck, but he's not boyfriend material, or the guy who's boyfriend material, but she's not really jumping on him to try to fuck him, right? So the guy who she's jumping on trying to fuck is the guy she wants to fuck right now. The guy who she finds as boyfriend material, but she's not really trying to jump his bones, that's the guy she wants to get to know. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand the differences between those two guys, right? The guy she wants to fuck right now, she's sexually attracted to him. He's the guy she wants to rip the clothes off and jump into bed on the first date and fuck him. The guy she wants to know is the guy that's taking her out to dinner, talking, getting to know him. He's a good guy, and he seems consistent. He seems reliable. That's the guy she wants to get to know, right? Now, you said, why can't it be? That's what I said. You could be both. What I'm saying is that the ultimate guy is the guy that's both guys, meaning the guy she's sexually attracted to and she sees him as boyfriend material, right? But I'm going to break these two things down so that you guys can understand the differences and how to be the guy she wants to fuck right now versus just the guy she wants to get to know. Because let me tell you something. It's better to be the guy she wants to fuck right now, and then then you could probably have a relationship, a long-term situation after the fact. It's better to be that guy than to be the guy she doesn't want to fuck right now and wants to get to know. Because if she doesn't want to fuck you right now, that means that she's not really sexually attracted to you like that. But she sees potential in you for like a boyfriend, girlfriend type of situation with the two of you, right? Now, let's talk about how to be the guy she wants to fuck right now, right? And I want to break this down real quick. Let me bring up this joint that I wrote a while ago. I actually got to probably write it over because I think there was a grammatical error in it, but we're gonna make it work and do what it do, right? So I'm gonna bring this up again. The 5 types of attraction a woman will have for a man. Number 1, physical attraction. Being attracted to how a man's face and body looks does not always equate to sexual attraction. Number 2, sexual attraction. Being attracted to a man sexually. Sexual attraction is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. We're going to get back to that in a second. Behavioral attraction. Being attracted to how a man acts, what he says, and what he does. Resource attraction. Number 4, being attracted to a man because he has money and resources. Status also falls under this category because it can be used as a resource. Friendship attraction. Being attracted to a man just as a friend, and this is basically the friend zone. Now, we're going to focus first just on sexual attraction, right? And how to be the guy she wants to fuck right now, right? And if you guys have questions, put a Q in the chat. I'm going to get to the question soon. So what you have to understand is that sex appeal is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. Looks, appearance, and behavior, right? Now, what you have to understand is that if you are a guy that a woman thinks looks good, you have a great appearance, and your behavior is of a guy who has some fucking game, then you will be the most sexually attractive to that woman. Like she's trying to fuck you, like now, right? Now, what happens is that when it comes to sex appeal and sexual attraction, a lot of guys really think it's just about looks. Right? Now, if a woman thinks you're handsome, but not sexually attracted to you, that just means she's physically attracted to you, right? But what happens is that your looks by itself can still be enough for a woman to be sexually attracted to you and want to fuck you right now. Now, the problem with that though, and hear me out, because I know the black pill is like, oh my God, this is what I've been talking about, Lucario. Finally, you're saying that it's all about looks. No, I'm gonna say this. If a woman wants to fuck you, or let's say this, let's not even talk about the woman. If you're coasting on your looks, meaning that you're trying to just get sex or trying to get girls to want to have sex with you based just off your looks, that is actually the hardest way to do it. What are you talking about, Lucario? That's bullshit. What do you mean? You know it's all about looks, Lucario? No. You trying to get a girl to just fuck you right now, to want to have sex with you right now, just based off of your looks, is the hardest way to attract women for sex. Let me break that down. Now, the reason why it's the hardest way to do it just based off of your looks is because what will happen is this, right? Let's say you meet a girl and she thinks you're really, really good looking. Like you're her type of good looking guy, right? So she's like, oh, this guy looks really good. And she's thinking, damn, I would have sex with this guy, right? Now, what could happen is that you go over to her and talk to her. And let's say your mouthpiece is weak, you're insecure, and you just don't really know how to interact with women. What'll happen sometimes is that either one or two things will happen. She will still fuck you, even though you don't know how to talk to girls, even though you're nervous and goofy and not confident, because you may be that good looking to her. So she might still fuck you, right? But that's usually rare. What will usually happen is on the other end, this is the second thing, is that she thinks you look good, she's sexually attracted to you, but because you can't talk, you can't speak, you're not confident, you're awkward, all this other stuff, that'll turn her off and make her not want to fuck you, right? Also, another reason why just using the looks is the hardest thing is because, like I said earlier, you might be that girl's good-looking type, meaning you're the type of guy who she finds good-looking. But what happens is that just because you look good, there are other women who you are not their type of good-looking. So let's say you're that good-looking dude, right? But you ain't got no mouthpiece, you're not confident, you're not charismatic, none of that shit. And let's say your appearance sucks or whatever it is. Even though you look good, you may not be that other girl's type of good-looking, which means it doesn't fucking matter. You understand? Doesn't matter that you look good because you don't look good to her. So if all you were doing is coasting off your looks, you don't look good to her, so therefore it's going to make it harder for you to make the shit happen. Because all you got is looks, but you ain't got no fucking game. You understand? You are not confident. You have no mouthpiece. So for a lot of these guys out here who are so concerned with looks maxing, right? A lot of dudes who are so concerned about it just being about looks, what they don't understand is that if that's what you're using and that is it to attract women sexually, that's going to be the hardest thing, right? That's why I said it's a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. Because see, what happens is this, right? You can looks max all you want. You can, go to the gym, do all this other stuff. That'll be great. And that's good bait. The problem though is that when you start interacting with these women and your behavior doesn't match the assumption of how she thinks you're supposed to be based off your looks, you're finished. Because if you're a good-looking dude and she sexually attracted you because of your looks, like I said, your behavior can sometimes turn her off. Or your look might not be her type of good-looking. So what do I mean by your look might not be her type of good-looking? So let's say, for example, a person like me who's just basically like absolutely gorgeous. You feel what I'm saying? I'm fucking amazing. Like my skin is beautiful. My face is amazing. My body is awesome. I need a six pack though. I ain't got a six pack, but you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm this dark skinned, athletic dude, right? Now, let's say I go and I talk to a girl, and even though like I'm good looking to women who like dark skinned athletic dudes, let's say this girl likes light skinned guys or white guys or Asian guys. That means I am not her good looking type. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not her good looking type. So because I'm not her good looking type, that's going to make it to where me being good looking doesn't fucking matter. You understand? Which means it's going to be harder for me to be the guy she wants to fuck right now based off the looks, because my looks aren't really an issue for her. It doesn't matter to her. So what you have to understand is the way you look, you always fit into a type. And if your type is not her type, then it doesn't matter that you look good to that girl. Get it? You see, it's real simple. So all you guys, when you're doing the looks maxing, that's cool. But what happens is that if you're just coasting off of that, what's going to happen is that you're basically going to make it harder for you to be the guy she wants to sleep with right now, because you're limiting the amount of women that will want to fuck you right now. You understand? But see, what happens is, like I said, is the other two things, which is appearance and behavior. If you have that in your arsenal, then even though you might not be her looks type, she can still be sexually attracted to you because of your behavior and your appearance. You see what I'm saying? This is what I want you guys to understand. But see, guys get confused because they're so caught up on, oh, it's just about looks. It's just about looks. You got to looks max and all this other stuff, right? But what happens is if you're doing that, you're basically making it to where you are lowering your chances of making shit happen. Because like this, check this out. Let's say we have 10 women, right? Let's say we have 10 women. If you're just using your looks to try to fuck, you might get, let's say, and I'm just throwing numbers out there. You might get 1 out of those 10 girls who want to fuck you. Right? Now, let's say you use your looks and your appearance, but your behavior is of a guy who's like beta male who don't really know shit. You know, you're scared to talk to girls or whatever. If you have the looks and appearance down pat, you might end up getting maybe, let's say, 2 out of the 10. Right? But then if you have your looks, appearance, and behavior on point, you might get 4 or 5 out of the 10. You understand? So what I'm saying is that the more of the combination you have, the more likely the women are going to want to fuck you right now. You understand? But see, what happens is if you're the type of guy who has a very masculine, energy, that your behavior's on point, but you dress like shit, and the girl you're talking to, you're not really, her type looks wise, you can still probably get her, but it's going to be harder for you. If you have a good appearance, but you behave like a beta male, and you're not the looks type the woman is interested in, right? Then it's going to be a little bit hard for you because you only got one thing going. Same thing with the looks. If you have the looks, but your appearance sucks and your behavior sucks, it's going to be hard for you because you only got the looks. So this is what I'm saying. It's a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. So when you have a combination of where you're looking good so that you're able to attract the women who think you look good, then on top of that, your appearance is on point, and then your behavior is on point, then you are the most attractive, sexually attractive motherfucker to that woman, which will make her want to fuck you now. You understand what I'm saying? Versus later, and I got to get to know you and all this other stuff, right? Now, what I'm going to do is this too, and I'm going to extend the free line. I'm going to give you guys some games today of how to make this happen a little, as far as getting a girl to want to fuck you right now. Right? I'll give you a scenario that you guys can use in out here in your everyday life, right? Now, and I actually talk about this on the Bad Boy membership, but I'll condense it a little bit just to get you guys to understand where I'm coming from. Now, let me show you this cover real quick. This is a cover to the program on the Bad Boy membership, how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites, right? So in this program right here, right, I talk about having a player profile, or you can call it a fuckboy profile, however you want to call it, same shit, right? And what happens is that a lot of guys want to know, how the fuck can I get a girl from an online dating site or, meeting chicks on Instagram or whatever to actually meet up with me and want to fuck me quickly. Right? Now, like we were saying earlier, it's about you being sexually attractive. Now, the problem is that a lot of guys are not sexually attractive because they don't work on themselves, meaning they don't work on their look, they don't work on their appearance, they don't work on their behavior. They're not working on any of these things. So even if if I was to take a woman and just throw her on your lap, you'd still probably fuck it up because you don't have any game. So you have to be the type of guy who's confident, the type of guy who's sure of himself, the type of guy who knows how to talk to women, the type of guy who is charismatic, the type of guy who knows how to dress, the type of, you understand? You have to be that guy, right? Because when the women meet you, in order for them to want to fuck you quickly, in order for them to want to give it to you right now, they have to see you as that guy. You understand? And once they see you as that guy, that's when they're going to want to do it. They're going to want to basically throw it at you, right? Now, I'm going to give you an example of how this works for online dating. And there's different ways you can do this too, but I'm just going to do it for online dating because it's simple to just understand, right? So I'll give you an example of what I do. So what happens is that when a woman meets me off a dating app, right? I want you guys to hear what I'm about to say because I'm going to break it down. When a woman meets me from a dating app, meaning she's thinking about coming to see me and she agrees to come see me, she already is sexually attracted to me before she even meets me, meaning she's already sexually attracted to me based on what she's seeing on the fucking dating app. You understand? She's attracted to me based on what she's seeing on the app. She's attracted based off the pictures and the bio, right? So what happens is that when she actually meets me in person, she's already thinking about fucking me. Now, I'm going to tell you why she's already thinking about fucking me based off the bio and all that other shit, right? And what happens is that when she meets me, the guy she meets is the same guy she saw on the profile and the bio. So everything matches up, which means that I'm real. See, this is what I'm saying, where a lot of you guys, the reason why you can't fuck the girls right now or you can't do it quick is because some of you guys pretend to be that guy. But you can't pretend to be that guy. You have to actually be that guy. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you can't pretend to be a guy who's good with women. You actually have to be a guy who's good with women, because when they meet you or when they're interacting with you, they have to feel that same thing. Right? But this is why I tell you guys to work on your game, step up your game, work on yourself so that you become that guy. Right? So now what will happen is that the woman will see my pictures on the site and then she'll read my bio. In my bio, right? Or let me go back to this picture again real quick, because I just want y'all to get this. Because I thought I had a clip of my bio in here somewhere, but I must have deleted it. Shit, because I wanted to show you my bio. But I'll just tell you what's on my bio. But anyway, let me get back to this picture real quick. So this picture right here is one of the pictures on my profile. Right now, what happens is that the reason why I'm able to meet women off dating apps, right? And usually I go get a drink because I want to like meet them out in public, in person, feel them out and all this other shit. And then I'll take them back to my spot, whatever, right? But they'll see a picture like this plus a few of my other pictures. And what happens is that the picture will match my bio. So in my bio, I'm going to read you my bio off my phone because I thought I put it up there, but I'll just read it for you guys, right? Let me read my Tinder bio for you guys, just so that you can see what I'm talking about. So my Tinder bio, let me get to the shit. So my Tinder bio says, author, and I want you, and I'm reading this as you guys are watching this picture. I want you to notice something. I want y'all to look at this picture as I'm reading this. So the bio says, author, speaker, filmmaker, and entrepreneur. I live a non-monogamous lifestyle, looking for a woman to exchange orgasms with on a consistent basis. I dare you to swipe right. I promise you'll fall in love with me. And then I put my height. Right, I'm going to read it again. Author, speaker, filmmaker, entrepreneur. I live a non-monogamous lifestyle, looking for a woman to exchange orgasms with on a consistent basis. I dare you to swipe right. I promise you'll fall in love with me. Right now, that's my picture and in the bio. Now, what happens is that the woman looks at the photo And he's like, this motherfucker got, his tank top on, with that backwards hat looking like this nigga fucked the shit out of me. And then in the bio, he's talking about how he wants to exchange fucking orgasms. So now if a woman matches with me and I message her, she messages me, what the fuck do you think she's messaging me for? I don't know. Sex, maybe? I don't know. To hook up, maybe? Right? To fuck right now? You see what I'm saying? So what happens is when she comes to get a drink with me, right? And we're chilling and we're talking and I'm flirting and I'm going back and forth and all this other shit, right? Then she's, feeling all those feelings. Like I've had women who came to the date and they would say, they'd be like, hey, so what's up with that thing you said on the bio? I'm like, what you mean? What you talking about? You know that thing you're talking about with like orgasms and stuff? Oh, so you want to have some orgasm? That's why you came, didn't you? And you know what I'm saying? So we already talking about sex, right? So I would have women who would respond to me in the messages before we even meet, where the chick will be like, yo, I'm looking forward to doing that with you, or I want this to happen, I want that to happen, right? So it's already happening before she even met me. So she's already thinking about me as that guy. Do you understand? Because I set it up that way. And what happens is when she meets me, I am that guy in real life. You understand? So, and this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, right? Is that the reason why she wants to fuck right now is because she's horny, she's turned on, she found my profile, saw my shit, and was like, yeah, this is the guy, because he's putting that out like that. You understand what I'm saying? And then when she meets me, she's like, yeah, he is that guy, because when I'm interacting with him, I'm feeling that same energy. That type of shit is going down. Hold, let me try to take one of these calls real quick. I think it's anonymous. Hold on one second.
It's D calling my boy, Mr. Lucario.
Oh my goodness, nigga! Hold on. You got to call back because I'm flowing right now because I know you're gonna call in and say something goofy, and we ain't got time for that right now because we flowing. Okay, and guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and I will get to your question in a minute. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the thing. So what happens is that the reason why she wants to fuck right now is because my looks, appearance, and behavior go together. It's consistent, right? So what happens is that I'm displaying all three of those things. I have that look she likes, I have an appearance she's interested in, and my behavior is of that guy who has that sex appeal. I'm showing her through my actions that I am sexually interested in her. I'm showing her through my actions that this is what I want to happen, and it matches what the fuck I'm saying on the app. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. Now, let's talk about the guy she wants to get to know. So if you're dealing with a girl and you're trying to hook up with her, or you're even just trying to go on a date, and you say to this girl, hey, meet me here, meet me there, let's go out this way place, meet me for a drink, whatever, or let's get together, hook up. And she says, I got to get to know you more. We got to get to know each other more. Let's get to know each other more. Let's talk more. Let's get to know each other more. Whenever a woman says to you, let's get to know each other more, when you have basically told her to do something, like you're like, yo, let's meet up for a drink. She says, but how about we talk more on this app and get to know each other more? Or you meet a girl in a street, get her phone number, you interact with her, and you call her, or she calls you, whatever, and you're like, hey, meet me out to, go meet me at this park. I got to get to know you more. Whenever a woman is saying that she needs to get to know you more, what that means is that I am not sexually attracted to you enough to do what you're asking me to do. That's it. She's not really sexually interested in you like that, which is why she's able to resist you. You see? See, the resistance is easy because she's not really sexually attracted to you like that. If she was sexually attracted to you like that, she wouldn't be able to resist. You understand? See, sexual attraction is the strongest form of attraction. I'm going to say that again. Sexual attraction is the strongest form of attraction. Not just you looking good. No, you looking good can mean a woman just thinks you look good. That don't mean she's sexually attracted to you. Sexual attraction is the strongest form of attraction. This is why a guy who's a bum and who ain't got no fucking money can fuck a woman who's married to a millionaire. Why is she giving that bum? Why is she giving him pussy? Why would this woman who's married to a rich nigga give this fucking bum some pussy? Because sexual attraction is the strongest form of attraction. And when a woman is like, well, I got to get to know you more and we got to wait and we got to do this, that's because she can resist you because she's not that sexually attracted to you. Doesn't mean she's not sexually attracted to you at all. Doesn't mean that she won't be sexually attracted to you a little more later down the line. What I'm saying is that right now, at this moment, she's not sexually attracted to you like that, because if she was, y'all'd be fucking. It's that simple. Y'all would be fucking. See, the game is real simple, guys, when it comes to this shit. When it comes to this shit, it's so simple. So this is why when I'm talking to women, it's so easy. I can tell how they're viewing me. So if a chick is telling me, "Oh, we got to get to know each other," nope, I'm good. I can unmatch, I can delete, or I can just ignore the conversation. We're done. Soon as a woman tells me, "Can we get to know each other more?" We're finished. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I stopped talking to her. I stopped talking to her because I know what that means. You understand? See, a woman is supposed to be following your lead. So if I tell a woman, "Hey, meet me out at 8:00 for drinks Friday," and she says, "Oh, but can we get to know each other more?" No, we can't. Because you've just told me that you're not sexually attracted to me like that. Because if you was, you wouldn't say that. You would just meet me for the fucking drink. You see what I'm saying? You just meet me for the drink. See, let me explain it to you guys like this, right? You ever meet a girl or see a girl or be at a party or something like that, and you see a girl and you think she's aight, but you might fuck her. You like, at the end of the night, I might fuck her, but you don't really want her. You want the dime, right? But this girl is aight. So it's the same thing with a woman. To her, you're aight. That's why she's like, I got to get to know you more. You understand? 404 was popping. Who this?
Man, I got a couple cap, man. You on this shit again, man? Ain't no bum.
Hold on. Did you donate? Hold on. Did you donate though?
You say what?
Did you donate?
Nah, man, donate.
All right, there we go. Guys, you're not playing no more. If you're not donating, you're getting cut off. That's it. If you're not donating, you're getting cut off. But yeah, so what happens is when the woman's talking all this get to know you shit, she's not really interested. Because you know why? What happens is when a woman's saying, "I got to get to know you," what she's essentially saying is, I need to get to know you so I can convince myself I like you. Don't let that go past your head. She's saying, I need to get to know you more so that I can be convinced that I like you. Think about that for a second. I got to convince myself, or I have to be convinced that you're worth my time, which is why I need to get to know you more. That's how it works. Just like when you're at that party and you want to fuck with the dime, but let's say the dime rejected you or some shit, or you too pussy and scared to holler at the dime, but you see the girl who is aight looking. She probably got a nice little ass, but face ain't all that or whatever. And you say to yourself, should I go after it? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe, you know what I mean? And then you like, fuck it. Let me go talk to her a little bit. And you're talking to her and you're like, all right, you know, fuck it. I'll smash it. It's going on 2:00 in the morning. I want to smash something. So fuck it. She's trying to give me the pussy. I'll smash. Right? So you had to have a conversation with yourself for an extended period of time before you made a decision to fuck that chick. Same thing with women. They need to get to know you more so they can convince themselves that you're worth fucking with. It's that simple. So whenever you hear a woman, oh, I got to get to know you more. Can we talk more in here? All that other shit. That's because they're trying to convince themselves that you're worth the trouble. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. Hold on. Let me see. Uh-oh. My lady April MC is in the building. Hold on. Let me shout out to my lady. My sexy woman April MC is in the building. Shout out to April MC. But yeah, that's all that means. That's all that means. All that means is I am not really attracted to you like that. And I need some more convincing. So basically, wanting to get to know you more is you having to convince her that it's worth it. You understand? That's almost where a lot of times seduction comes in. See, seduction is a persuasion. It's you persuading the woman to fuck with you. Right? See, when a woman has high interest, you don't have to seduce. Seduction only happens because of medium or low interest. When a woman has high interest in you, there's no seduction. There has to be nothing there. You understand? You just have to maintain that situation when she has high interest. But seduction comes in when a woman has medium to low interest. So the getting to know you is the time where you would, in some cases, need to seduce. You see what I'm saying? Let me get some of these questions real quick. So it says, how do you balance it so that the boyfriend potential doesn't bite you in the ass to the point it reduces her sexual desire now because she doesn't want to risk the boyfriend potential? So the thing is this, is that, like I said on another show, you have to lead with sex. See, the problem is a lot of guys are not leading with sex. And when you don't lead with sex, then what happens is that you are setting up a situation where she might see you as the boyfriend guy because you're not leading with sex. See, what you want to do is you want to lead with sex, and then you can go into boyfriendy shit later on down the line if you want. If y'all, you continue to fuck with her, you like her, like, okay, well, let me get to this joint. The problem is, though, is that you don't want to lead with boyfriend energy and then think you're going to be the sexual guy. It ain't going to happen that way. See, as soon as you lead with boyfriend energy, you're finished. See, I always use the example of the bully can turn into the nice guy or the cool guy at the school. He can turn into that. The bully could turn into the guy who's friendly with everybody else. The nerd can't turn into the bully. So the sexually attractive guy can turn into the boyfriend. The boyfriend cannot turn into the sexually attractive guy. You understand? So what that means is, if you come off with the boyfriend energy, I'm not saying that your woman won't be sexually attracted to you, but you are starting off as boyfriend energy. So therefore, that sets the precedent of how she views you throughout the entire situation. You understand? That's how she views you throughout the entire situation. So that's how it works. See, the bully could be the nice guy, but the nerd can't be the bully. Meaning the nerd can't just all of a sudden turn around and become the bully. The nerd that's been getting shoved in the lockers by the bully, he can't come to school the next day and be on some bully shit. He'll get laughed at. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. Nobody ain't believing that shit. But the bully can start to chill, and that will be accepted because it's like, okay, well, you're a bully. You were a bully, but now you're chilling, and we get it. That's believable. But it's not believable for you to be the fucking nerd who's getting shoved in the lockers by the bully and then fucking, you know what I'm saying, try to come back on some savage shit. That ain't working. Oh, I'm thinking this monogamous player. Oh, this shit cut off. You got to call back. But you said is demeanor part of behavior? Yeah, pretty much. See, people underestimate the behavior. See, your behavior is a thing that gives you a lot of strength when it comes to sex appeal. This is why guys who people would consider not that good looking can pull bad chicks or pull chicks in general because there's something about their behavior that turns women on. You understand? There's something about their behavior that turns women on. And this is what guys don't get. So it says, what's the difference between being corny versus smooth and flirting? What kind of question is this? Oh my goodness. See, if you're a smooth motherfucker, right, that just comes off because you're confident and you're sure of yourself, right? When you're corny, a lot of times is because, you know, a lot of times that corniness comes out, or you're, you know, people consider you corny or see you as a corny motherfucker, right? Because in certain situations, right, you're not really being yourself. You're not really adhering to what you really want to be about. You're just kind of holding back because of societal standards, and you don't want to be looked at a certain way, and you care about what everybody else think. And then that can come off corny a lot of times. That comes out in your behavior a lot of times. 202, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Hello, this is John DC. I donated.
Are you on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Get it off speakerphone. You got to talk into the phone. Can't be on speakerphone.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Go ahead. What's going on with you?
I just want to say to everyone that I'm a huge fan of Lucario. I love Lucario. Been watching him for years. Everybody, please pay attention to what he's saying. I feel like just with the game, you know, through my experience, that you guys got to stop being scared. You guys got to. The number one thing that society, that people like that may get wrong when it comes to talking to women, you got to stop being scared to fully be you and just say what you really want to say to her. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, keep watching Lucario. He's the best. One of his number one fans. I want to meet Lucario one day.
This nigga sound like you sound like Stan in the fucking Eminem song, bro. You good? You ain't gonna come and try to murder me or something. God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro, but you ain't gotta be. You know what I'm saying? All I ask of you is make sure you just take the game seriously. You know what I'm saying? And make sure it works for you. You know what I mean?
No, facts. No, you changed like how I approach the game and like how I see things, because like I grew up with a single mother, and I didn't like, you know, a game like how we're taught society as men is like, just be nice to her, do whatever she wants, and then you can get some pussy.
Right.
But I learned that, you know, girls or like women, they just like, when you act super nice, they're very, I don't know, they just don't like that shit for some real reason. They
because it's usually a bunch of bullshit. It's fake. There's a lot of fakeness in it. So it's like, that's why I don't like it, because it's not. See, it's not that women don't like nice people or nice things. It's just that a lot of times when guys are being nice, it's fake. And so that type of shit is a turnoff. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree. Like, I agree. You can still be a good person, but you don't have to be overly nice by, like, this is the mistakes that I made. And like, I know a lot of guys make is like, oh, where do you want to eat? Or where do you want to go? Or we can go wherever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I stopped doing that and just, with these women, guys, you know, if she's not really being cooperative with the things that you want to do, then that's a sign, that's a red flag that she's really not, you know, really messing with you. But today's call, I just want to, you know, thank you, Lucario, and I just show my appreciation. And
that's what's up, man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right. So, guys, call the number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get to your question. Well, let me start some of these questions real quick. Hold on. Maybe this is the anonymous dude again. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit! I fucking fucked this shit up. I think there's a monogamous player on the joint.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on, bro? What's popping?
Man, chilling, Mr. Lucario. You already know that I donated.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, great topic, and I just want to chime in on just the difference of finding women that want to fuck versus you always run into women that don't want to fuck, right? Now, we can all, as men, right, we can all agree that it's very easy to find a woman that don't want to fuck. Because not every woman in the world wants to have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the fact, right? But that means that, but there are women out there that do, right? So you just have to, you know what I'm saying, put yourself out there and just work a little bit harder to find women that you really could connect with, right? But that's just life in general. Like, a lot of things that we want in life, we got to work to get it, right? So we got to put ourselves in those positions or whatever, right? So what I'm trying to say is a lot of that has to do with you having a vetting process that's built like a system, right? Where, you know, when, you know, as girls coming in, girls are coming out, right? And you are very, very consistent, right? See, a lot of guys, like, they don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, like, they're not really experiencing the game. And the game has a lot to do with playing the numbers game, right? Now, of course, if you're a poker player, right? Of course, when you go gamble in Vegas or wherever you're gambling at, right? You're not going to win every time, right? But because you know how to play poker, you put yourself in alignment of winning. You see what I'm saying? The potential is high. So at some point, you're going to hit. Or at some point, you're going to, you know what I'm saying, you're going to cash in. You see what I'm saying? But when you're not putting yourself out there, then, of course, when you do talk to the 1 or 2 chicks a month or whatever, and they not talking about it, right? Then you feel some type of way, or you looking at the game as, damn, it's hard for me to get women, right? But here's what I want to say, Mr. Lucario. Like, you know how, like, on your iPhone, right, when you go to your pictures, sometimes your pictures will show you, like, memories or whatever, like of stuff, you know what I'm saying, from like 2 or 3 years ago. So one time my iPhone did that, right? And I was just going through like old pictures, right, from like 2019. And for me, 2018, 2019 for us, the game, that was like DMX 1998 when he dropped 2 albums. That's how that year was, you know, for me out there in the dating market or whatever the case may be, right? Because that's when I really learned the game all the way fully, and I really had it going, right? But I was looking at the pictures, and you know, when you on the iPhone, you know, at the top, it shows you the date, right? And I'm the type of guy, when I take certain pictures, I remember the day. So when I took one picture, right, I'm like, oh, that was May 19, 2019, and I was with this chick. And I took another picture, and it was May 24th, and I'm with this other, and I can remember, oh, I was with this other chick. And then it was a couple of days when I'm looking at the pictures, and I can remember that I was with this chick that morning, and I was with this other chick that night, and shit went down. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, damn, like, I didn't realize how, I knew I was out there in the game, but I really had a process going to where it didn't really matter. Like, every week I was out there, you know what I'm saying, you know, fucking with my rotation. And the week that I didn't fuck with my rotation, I'm out there trying to holler at new chicks, or I'm adding the chick to the game, or I'm eliminating the chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my vetting process was very, very consistent. So with that being said, it's because I found women that wanted to rock with me. And as I said, like, not every woman wants to rock with you, and not every girl that's smashed, right? A lot of girls, it's a lot of times with the car, after 2 or 3 times, women fall off. They do that all the time. But a lot of guys, they get comfortable with the woman, they get stagnant. You got to be ready for the fall off. So every time when a chick, it be sometimes, Mr. Lucario, I'm trying to set up something with a chick, and for whatever reason, you know, chick A ain't talking about her. Maybe just not working with her schedule. I was automatically had a chick B, had a chick C in line. So regardless if chick A wasn't trying to do what I was trying to get done, that didn't stop me from getting what I wanted to get done.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because it wasn't about the chicks. I had a process going.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't even matter what chicks I was going with. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with Sicario. Women, you know what I'm saying? They really like the energy of a guy that can like take it or leave it.
Right.
Because that's when they know like, oh man, he really out here. You know what I'm saying? He must really got a program going. But when you out here stressing over a chick and she ain't really rocking with you, and that's when you start overexerting yourself. I was letting every girl know, like, either you gonna do it or not. Like I'm still gonna, I got other, you know, I'm not saying that to them, but that's my that's my energy. So they feel that. So of course these chicks like, shit, I wanna have these experiences with you. So let me be on point or let me be on time when it's time for me to be on time. But every week as I was just going through that, I was like, damn, because I can remember like I was with this chick, I was, you know, during that time I was dating my girlfriend, I was with her, just this chick. I was like, wow, I was really out here doing it. But a lot of that has to do with just being active and playing the numbers game. Right. But what's your take on that, Mr. Ricardo?
No, that's real shit. I agree. You know what I mean? A lot of it is guys just not putting themselves out there. So therefore, and this is what I was saying earlier about being that guy. A lot of times, see shit starts to fall into place and things start to go your way because you're becoming the guy women want. And you become the guy women want the more that you understand yourself and you're doing your thing, because you become more attractive. And so because you become more attractive, when you meet different women and you're interacting with different women, then you start to notice more women want to hook up with you, want to hang out with you, want to see you, want to be your girl. All of, like, this shit starts to happen a lot. And then it makes sense because what happens is you say, damn, well, I can understand why they would want to fuck with me, because the guy that I am is that fucking attractive, because I behave like a man who understands and knows himself and loves himself. You understand what I'm saying? And so therefore they want to be around that energy. And that's what guys don't get. Like, women want to be around that energy, but you have to first be the type of guy who understands that energy is within him and bring that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of guys ain't doing that.
And then another thing, Mr. Lucario, I think this is a big misconception, and I feel like this misconception played me early on in life, right? But I feel like a lot of guys think this way, but a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, that's really out here moving around with women or whatever, they think that, oh, in order for me to find a girlfriend, I have to tone what I do down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And during that time, Mr. Lucario, all the women knew, because I put it out there, like, that I was rocking with other women, but yet they was hella consistent with me. You know, it was almost like they became even more attracted, you know what I'm saying? Because they was being more, you know what I'm saying? But it's because they knew that they was dealing with a guy that knew what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? And my program was in place. So as what you said, Mr. Lucario, of course you're gonna feel some type of way if you got $3 and you're trying to split it 3 ways. But if you got $3 million and you split it in 3 ways, you cool with it. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that was the energy that these women were receiving. You see what I'm saying? So hey man, just be out there in the game, and eventually the women that's supposed to be there are going to come, you know what I'm saying, in various points of your life. So that's all I got to say, Mr. Fargo. Thank you for the opportunity.
That's what's up. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, so let's go to 415. 415, what's popping? Who this?
415. Hey, what's up? This is Ray. I donated.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on? What's going on? What's popping with you?
Hey, I don't know if you remember me. I'm the dude with the I asked you about the pimp stuff a couple of weeks ago, but it's all good though. But hey, I got a new question though. I got this new chick I'm talking to. Met her, fucked on the first day, you know, did all that cool stuff. But now she asking me, she's like, "Hey, am I just pussy to you? Am I just, am I just sex? Are you all about sex?" You get what I'm saying? Because I smacked her off on the first date. So my question is, how do I handle that? If a girl thinks, am I just supposed to be like, yeah, I just want sex out of you? Like, do I just go straight in like that, or?
So let me ask you. Hold on, let me ask you this. So how many times did you smash?
I only linked up with her once on the first date.
Okay,
I haven't met up with her again yet.
And what y'all do? Like, when you where'd you meet her at? Like, how did you meet this woman? Was it online or in person?
Okay.
Like,
I met her. This was I met her off on Facebook. She was late to the date. So I said, just come over and bring some tacos over to my house. And then she came over with the tacos. I had the tequila. We got tacos. We got a taco.
Bruh.
What? What? What's up?
Nigga, come on, fam.
I'm a
come
student.
on, man. You had tacos and all that shit over the crib, bro. That's boyfriend energy, man.
bro, she brought the tacos. I said, since you finna be late to the date, bring tacos over. And
I know, but
over.
that's what I'm saying. You're telling her to bring tacos, which means y'all are eating together. That's boyfriend energy. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, I feel it.
You're like, I don't know why she's asking me. Are we just having to, bro? Of course you're gonna say that because y'all are spending time non-sexually. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Whenever you just trying to fuck, or you just want to fuck, that's all you're supposed to do is fuck, bro. That's it. So anything you're doing outside of fucking is gonna fuck up the fucking.
Before she linked up with me, she was like, "Oh, I don't want this to just be about sex, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Well," she was like, "I want to get to know you first because I haven't met you yet in person." So we met in person over tacos, and then we got to the fucking part. You feel me,
bruh? Hold on. So on Facebook, right? How did you meet? You just randomly saw her on Facebook and said, "Let's go out and get and get tacos." Like, how did you find her on Facebook?
I copy and paste the same message to every girl. So I just say, "Hey, what's up? You know, you seem like a cool vibe. Let's link up sometime." And then she responded, and then I responded and say, "Okay, here's my number. Hit my phone if you want to link up this weekend." And then she hit my phone with the text, and then boom, we just started talking from there.
Okay, so when you were on the phone, when she hit you up on the phone, what'd you say?
I was just like, "Yo, so let's link up." We started, small talk and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's link up this weekend.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because
Friday night.
No, but this is what I'm saying. So what I'm asking you, when you're on the phone with her, did you talk about anything else besides getting together?
Yeah. What school you went to? All the small talk stuff. What city you from? What do you do for work? And we FaceTimed, all that little stuff.
See, that's what I'm talking about, brother. This is what I'm saying. See, y'all be thinking I'm bullshitting when listen, it's just supposed to be fucking. None of this. So what's your favorite color? And what do you like to do for lunch? No. You see what I'm saying? Now,
bro, it seemed like he had to get comfortable first before we got to that part. But you get what I'm saying?
See, it's one thing if you was to actually go out and get a drink or something with the chick or something and y'all converse a little bit and then y'all end up fucking, and then from that point, like, that's one thing. But you're just on the phone. You ain't even meet the woman yet. You're on the phone having these conversations, right?
Right, just chopping it up. Yeah.
Right. And so what happens is you're doing that because you think she has to be comfortable to fuck, right?
Right. That's what she said, yeah.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. She's saying, I got to get comfortable with you again, which means I got to get to know you, which means she's not really with it like that. Because, bro, this is what you got to understand. When a woman wants to fuck you, she's already comfortable. You don't have to try to get women comfortable. When a woman is interested in you,
I usually
she's
smack
comfortable.
Girls on the first date. I usually smack them on the first date, though. Usually, that's my usual. I'm not capping with you. I'm not.
You say you usually do what?
I'm not no dating coach. I said I usually smack them on the first date.
Smack them? What the hell that mean?
I don't have sex with them. I don't have a 100%
okay. Because I'm getting clear. I'm thinking you talking about smacking, like smacking a girl in the face. What smacking mean? Smashing?
No, yeah. So I usually smash them on the first date. Usually.
Okay. Now this is what I'm saying. This is the part you're not getting. So what I'm saying is you're doing a lot of extra things before the fucking. That's the issue.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say to you.
I hear you.
So what I'm saying to you is this. Let me explain it. So I'll give you I'm gonna use the same scenario, but I'm telling you this is how you do it. So that you don't have to be fucking with these girls that's talking about, yo, how come we just fucking blah, 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 right? This is what you do. You met the girl on Facebook. You say, yo, what are you up to Friday night? Because I want us to get together to get some drinks. And if you play your cards right, I'm going to tap that ass. Right? So now she says, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm free Friday. And then you say, cool, I'll see you Friday. Now, let's say you did this on Tuesday. That means you don't speak to her all day Tuesday. You don't speak to her all day Wednesday. You don't speak to her all day Thursday, right? Then Friday morning, you hit her up and then you say, hey, we still on for Friday night, for tonight. She says, yes. You say, cool, I'll see you at 8:00, right? You meet the chick at the spot. Y'all get a drink. Y'all talk, y'all flirt for maybe 45 minutes. You say, listen, you pretty cool. Let's go back to my place. You go back to your place, and you fuck the shit out of her, right? Then after you fuck the shit out of her, you tell her to go. That's it. That's how you do it. And then the next time you see her, you say, hey, come by to my crib. Let's fuck. Y'all fuck, she leaves. And you see her again next week. Come to my crib. She comes, y'all fuck, she leaves. That is it. No talking on the phone, going back and forth, getting to know each other, eating tacos, doing all this other extra shit. Nothing. Nothing. That's what I'm saying. It needs to be straight.
Hey, I can readjust.
Sex. That's it.
I can readjust my game. It's all good.
Right, but this is what I'm telling you. If you're talking to a girl, right, and the girl says, hey, you know, like, I need to get comfortable. You say, hey, baby, that's so cool. Listen, whenever you feel comfortable, call me. That's it. That's it. I'm not here to. I'm not here to help you get comfortable.
Reversing the game,
right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not here to help you get comfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't sit there to help her get. Listen. Oh, she's like, well, you know, I gotta get to know you, get comfortable with you. No, listen. You have my number. When you are comfortable enough to come see me, give me a call. That's it. That is it, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't got to do all that other shit is going to cause you to deal with women who are going to say, why are we just fucking? And how come we're not doing other things? And am I just a fuck buddy to you? And the reason why women say that is because you've shown them that there is hope, that it's more than just that. That's why they ask you that shit. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is your behavior has to be of a guy who she would never ask that, because she knows that it's just fucking. You know why she knows that it's just fucking?
You already know what time it is.
Yes, because you don't talk to her on the phone. You don't ask her how her day was. You don't fucking sit there and coddle her. You don't do shit. You just say, hey, you free to fuck? Yes, come through. And then y'all fuck, and that's it. That's all you got to do. This is what I'm trying to tell you. All the extra shit, I'm telling you, all the extra shit is going to bring extra fucking drama and nonsense to your situation. That's what I'm telling you.
For sure. All right, good shit, man. Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro. All right. I'm holla. Peace. All right, so guys, calling number is 646-481-3901. 646. Y'all certified terms. He said real tacos, no pussy. Hilarious. Hold on, is this anonymous again? Is this
Fuck yeah, it's your boy. Keep hanging up, dude.
Bro, hey, did you hold on, did you donate?
Fuck, dude. I'm gonna, dude. Check this shit.
All right, you didn't donate. All right, so let me answer this question, because this guy. So do you think the game is universal? If so, let's say you stay in a Middle East country, will you approach the game with Middle East women the same you approach American women, or will you change it a bit? No, you do it the same fucking way, bro. You do it the same way. See, y'all guys, remember, the game is not about the women. This is what I'm trying to tell. See, your question is making it as if it's about the woman. It's not about the woman. See, shout out to Mr. Limba Channel. He said women are going to either listen to society or their man. Society or the man. So no matter where you're at in the fucking world, if that woman sees you as that guy, she's going to listen to you. Now, I haven't been to the Middle East, but guess what? I've fucked Middle Eastern chicks who are from the Middle East who came to America. You see what I'm saying? Who are visiting America. So what's the difference? I didn't come at them different. I didn't be like, oh man, this girl, she's visiting from the Middle East. So I gotta be different now. I gotta switch up my shit for this girl because she's from the Middle East. No. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Like, you don't do that shit. You let the chick follow you. That's it. That's it. So it says, I approached the girl, greeted her, and then told her to put my number into her phones so me and her could hook up? Is that a good way or thing to say when approaching? Yeah, just tell her, yo, listen, hit me up so we can hook up. But you got to remember, you guys have to learn how to read women, because a lot of times you guys are wasting your time with women who are not interested in you. So you're just going through the motions with a woman who's not even going to bother to hit you up because you don't realize or recognize that this woman isn't really feeling you like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You just gotta do that and read the chicks. But guys, if you want to call up, call in number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901 is the number. If you guys want to call up and get that shit cracking. And again, with the last caller, you guys got to remember that you do not have to sit there and try to make a woman comfortable. That's not your job. In fact, if she's uncomfortable, you need to tell her to leave. You need to end the situation right there. 267, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, my name Dude, and I'm from Philly.
What up? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated.
All right, that's what's up. So what's going on?
So I had a question, right? So I gave this one John my number, right? And she texted me, it was cool vibe. I fucked her 1 week later, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then she went to a party after, so I didn't get to finish. So like I fucked her for like good 10 minutes that she left for a party and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then come to find out, I got blocked. But I didn't chase her, I didn't text her, I didn't really care. I left it be. Just yesterday, she gonna call my phone saying that she wanna come upstairs and see me. But then again, I'm doing Ramadan, so I'm eating. So I told her, no, I'm busy eating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then later that night, I told her that I wanted to see her, and I told her to come over. She said, all right. So, all right. But then, again, I'm blocked. So now I'm wondering, should I check her for doing that kiss shit and then tell her, like, to keep me blocked? I don't want to see her again.
Wait, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. So you said you smashed the girl and then you hit her up and you was blocked?
No. I smashed her and then I found out I got blocked.
How'd you find out you got blocked?
I called her. Yeah, I called her and then it went straight with me. I'm like, all right, I got blocked. So I didn't really care. But then she
So wait.
Phone,
So straight to voicemail means you was blocked?
Yeah, I got iPhone. When it goes straight to voicemail, it means you got blocked.
Really? Is that true, guys? Yeah. So wait.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I call someone and it goes straight, so like if I call a person and goes straight to voicemail, so it didn't ring. You saying it didn't ring and it just went straight to voicemail? That's what you said.
Yeah, if they don't got D&D on and it goes straight to voicemail, you got blocked.
So what if her phone was just off? What if her phone ran out of batteries?
That's true, but I thought that's true.
Okay, so all right, so you got blocked, and then what else? And then what happened after that?
She called my phone a few days later, and she said she wanted to come see me and say hi, and I told her no because I was busy eating, right?
Mm.
So I called her up later that night, and I told her she'd come see me. I told her she'd come in nighttime and do what we gotta do.
Mm.
And then, well, she didn't text me on that, and I just fell asleep. I went to bed. It was like 10. I went to bed. She didn't come over. I texted her like to see what's up with her, and then this time it didn't get delivered. So I knew I was blocked. And the thing is, I'm gonna ask, should I check her or should I just leave it be and let her go and move on?
Nah, this is the thing. When you don't need to check a chick who's not your girl like that. And so what I mean is this, like checking a woman is a privilege because checking a woman means that you're teaching her something. Right. Okay. And so if this is a random chick you hooking up with, you know, you don't really need to check it. You just keep it moving. But what I would say is this, is that you're assuming a lot of things because we don't necessarily know that you're blocked. You understand what I'm saying? So you're assuming that she's just ignoring you. So what I would say is this, is that, you know, if you want to see her again or hook up with her again, hit her up and try to set up a time for y'all to actually do that. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. And then once you set up that the time to see her or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Then you can say to her, hey, listen, you know, what's up with your phone? What's the phone situation? Because I text you, it looked like it didn't go through. Because then she might say, oh, well, I have this type of phone, so sometimes I don't, you know, the messages look like that, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of times, so what it sounds like is like you're in a situation where you're assuming things are happening, but you don't necessarily know that it's happening. Because just because it doesn't say delivered doesn't necessarily mean you're blocked. Because I have a friend who I text him and it doesn't say anything, but he gets the text. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it depends on the phone you got. You see what I mean? So you're coming up with all these assumptions, but all it is just you got to communicate, bro. That's it. Just hit her up and say, yo, when are you free so we get together again? Let's do this. Y'all get together. Y'all hook up, do what you got to do. And then when you see her that next time, just say, hey, what's up? I was trying to hit you up, but I didn't know if my messages went through. Did they go through? And then if you know that it goes through, now it's like, okay, cool, it's going through. So if you want to hit her up or she hits you up, you just make it happen. That's it. But you don't got to go through all these assumptions. And on top of that, you ain't got to really go, think about this too hard. You should be talking to like 10 other girls, bro. Like, why are you so caught up on this woman?
Yeah, you're right. Now I was just trying to see like on how I can improve, like if I should check her or not. So I was like really just like in between, like I didn't know what to do.
Right. Nah, this is the thing, bro.
And then this gonna happen with other girls at the same time. So I really wanted to know. Like,
yeah, like don't worry about, the thing is this, man, is that at this point, if you're just hooking up with chicks, you ain't gotta fucking like be checking the chick. If she do something wrong, just charges to the game, just stop fucking with her. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Like checking a chick is something you do with a chick you're like dating, like a girl you're with. You understand what I'm saying? Girls you're not really with, you just, if they do some stupid shit, you just keep it pushing. That's it. All right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, bro.
All
right, bro. Amala. Peace. All right. So guys, calling number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So we'll probably go another maybe 15 minutes and then we gonna wrap it up. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, when it comes to this shit, man, being that guy a chick wants to fuck right now, bro, is you got to be that sexually attractive dude. And it's a combination of your looks, behavior, and, your appearance. You feel what I'm saying? You said a guy who has stayed in the Middle East. No, wait, a guy who has stayed in Middle East. I can tell you with guarantee that if approach these Middle East women in more direct way, you can get in trouble since the culture and religion is quite strict. Well, this is what you got to understand. If you're going to another country or whatever like that, or another situation, right? What happens is that they're going to have a certain culture or a different culture that is going to be a certain type of way. Well, what I'm trying to tell you, Hastings, is this is what you don't get, is that women, when they're dealing with a man, don't give a fuck about none of that when they're actually trying to make it happen with that guy. Just like the other day, they had a fucking story of a chick who swam in the fucking ocean, risked her life, and almost died to get to this nigga she was feeling. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what you got to understand. Like, when a woman really wants to make shit happen with a motherfucker, she's going to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? It's that simple. But call in, Hastings, call in. But see, the thing with you is that you're in situations where women aren't really responding to you in ways that you actually would be able to experience for you to understand what I'm talking about. Because see, what happens is that you're in a situation where you're probably in like situations where women that you're dealing with aren't really responding to you, and you're responding to them. Because remember, you was talking about switching up your shit. So you're the type of guy who probably women aren't really responding to you the way that, you want them to respond to you because you're switching up for them. So if a woman says she wants to get to know you, can you respond by saying we can get to know each other when we see each other on a real date? I mean, you can, you know what I'm saying? But either way, understand that that's still her having medium interest in you. So you can still, listen, you guys can still talk to these girls, try to get with these girls, make shit happen with these girls or whatever, but understand that you're starting from a place of where you're going to have to try to persuade her, convince her, do all that other shit. So yeah, you can still do it, but it's just going to be harder for you. You understand what I'm saying? You said the Middle East is different, though. The rules are different. Families get involved in relationships. Their Lucario, I usually agree with you, but these things are different there. You guys are sad, bro. Y'all are sad. Y'all don't, like, I can tell when dudes haven't been in situations where women fucking will risk it all for you. You're not in those situations. You're not in the situations. So y'all don't understand this. So, this just is what it is. Y'all don't get it. 716, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what up, Lucario? I donated.
Appreciate it. All right. What's going on?
Hey, I just had a quick question. Speaking on looks, are you doing the men underestimate their looks live stream soon?
I might do that at some point. I even forgot about this, so I'm gonna have to write that shit down. I'll probably do that at some point, in the next few weeks. I'll do that on one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a joint about that. You know what I mean? You got any other questions?
No, that was pretty much it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely try to make that happen. All right.
I bet.
All right, peace. All right. But yeah, again to what Glitch is saying, I'm like, bro, y'all motherfuckers never had a chick or had women really fuck with y'all. That's why I don't understand this shit. Hold on, 949, what's popping? Who this? 949, what's going on? Who's this?
Hello, how's it going, man?
What up? Did you donate?
I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's at the top of the chat. Are you watching on YouTube?
Yes.
All right, at the top of the chat, it's pinned at the top of the chat where it says April MC. Click on one of them links, donate, and then call right back. All right, appreciate you. All right, so, hold on, we got more questions. He said, Hastings, they don't get it. Game culture isn't the same everywhere. Try some funny stuff, and everywhere, everyone will get involved. I literally come from that culture and see it happen all the time. Listen, you guys don't get it. What I'm trying to tell you is this, and like I said again, women are going to listen to society or the man they're with. Society or the man they're with. This is what y'all don't get. This is why you have, for example, a white woman who's in a racist fucking family, and she'll defy her father, mother, whoever, because she wants to fuck with some black guy. You understand? This is why you have teenage girls who will sneak out the fucking house. You understand what I'm saying? They'll jump out the window to go fuck with their little boyfriend from high school. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand this because y'all are not in situations where women say, fuck everything, I want that man. Y'all don't understand that shit. Hold on, let me try to go to 240.
Okay, this is Frank calling from Maryland. I donated.
Appreciate it. All right. So what's going on?
Yeah, so actually I don't know. I want to ask a question, but my question is literally a point. So I don't believe in giving a girl my number to call me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I heard you guys grilling some guy last week or so, a couple of days ago, about why he doesn't give his number out, and I felt that was ingenuous. That wasn't right.
What's not right about it?
Yeah, it doesn't. You approach, like, you, the man, is approaching the girl, so you don't expect her at the initial stages of anything to be the one calling you.
Why not?
You got to take the lead.
But
okay, I'll use an analogy for this. You meet a girl at the mall and you tell her to call you, but I mean, to come holler at you at the other side of the mall. It's the same thing.
What? So wait. So you meet a girl at the mall, and then you walk up to her. You walk up to her, and then you tell her to come meet you at the other side of the mall.
Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but that's how ridiculous it sounds when you tell a girl to take your number and call you at a different time.
That doesn't make any sense, though. That's not. I don't think that's a, no, I'm saying that's not a good analogy.
But here's the thing.
No, because this is the thing. This is the thing. You said you have to take the lead, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, isn't giving the girl your number and telling her to call you taking the lead?
In a way, it is taking the lead, but it's not necessary at the initial stages. Like I'm saying, because you can tell a girl to call you. You can meet a girl on Monday and tell her to call you on Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
But what if she hits you back in 2 weeks' time? And this has happened to me.
You said what if she wait, you said what if she hits you back in 2 weeks' time?
Yes.
Okay, now what does that tell you?
That she's not interested.
Right. So then what's the issue?
Okay, at that point, what do?
You don't fuck with her. That's what I'm saying. What's the issue? So let's say that girl who hit you up in 2 weeks' time, let's say you met her and you said, hey, give me your number. And then you called her. What difference would it make? She's still not interested in you.
It would make a difference because there it's you taking the lead in the situation. Like you're the one.
Right, but call her. She's not interested. So what's the difference? That's what I'm saying. She's still the same girl who's not interested. So what difference does it make if you call her?
Yeah, but you're doing it at your own time. You're the one who's taking charge. You're getting the number.
But caller, what difference does it make if the chick is not interested? Like the chick, first of all, if you tell a woman to call you and she takes 2 weeks, you say, call me on tomorrow, right? And then she takes 2 weeks to call you. That means she doesn't know how to follow instructions. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
or she does, but she's choosing not to follow your instructions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, that same girl, let's say her name is Tiffany Smith. That same girl, Tiffany Smith, who called you 2 weeks later. Let's say, rewind, you didn't give her your number, you took her number, and then you called her. Tiffany Smith is still the same girl who's not going to follow your instructions. So what difference does it make if you called her or she called you?
Oh, I agree. But like I'm saying, it's always better that you be the one calling to find out. Like it doesn't take anything away from you.
No, but I'm saying why does it make it better?
I mean, because you saw her, you approached her, and you're supposed to get her number, and you're supposed to take the lead in.
Why? No, that's what I'm saying. You're not giving. This is what I'm saying. You're not giving a reason. Why?
Yeah, because sometimes a woman will be interested in you, but she feels like, hey, it's too early. Like it's on her. It's undone. Like Abakari, I'm saying this because I've given a girl my number before, and she didn't call me, but that didn't mean that she wasn't interested. She wasn't used to guys giving her the number.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't call you because you didn't. Did you give her instructions on when to call you?
Yes, I literally said, "Call me when you get home."
And she didn't call you.
She didn't call me.
Yeah, because she's not interested. That's what I'm saying. She's not interested.
She was interested because we later hooked up, and she.
Bro, hooking. This is what I'm saying. She's not highly interested because if she was, she would have followed your instructions. This is what I'm trying to tell you. See, this is what you're not getting, right? See, there's nothing wrong with you getting her number and calling her. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is that it's just in a long run, that's more work for you. So you can do that. You're just choosing to do more work. Does that make sense? So let's say for example, let's say I meet let's say in a weekend, I go to fucking, I don't know, Miami or Vegas or some shit, right? Or let's say I'm just in New York. Let's just say New York because I'm going to be in New York or whatever. I live in New York. Let's say I go out to with my friends this weekend, we chopping it up, hanging out, talking to girls, whatever. And I meet like 150 women. And out of those 150 women, right? I get 50 numbers. Why would I want to sit there and call 50 women? Wouldn't it be better if I have 50 women calling me?
Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no doubt about that.
Right. Why would I want to put in all that work to call 50 women? Does that make sense? Are you because I'm still trying to understand, like, what's the, because like you're not coming up with a reason as to why, like, it's more efficient, or like what's the reason?
Because I'm saying that I want to get it over with as soon as possible.
Get what over with?
So and then
you want to hold on. You say you want to hold on. You say you want to get it over with. What is that? What is it? You're gonna get what over with?
Yeah, the whole process. So I don't want to leave it.
What whole process?
To be the one deciding to come, because women are wishy-washy.
But you're not. This is what I'm saying. You're not. You're the one who's telling her when to do it. So you get it. Listen, if you say to a girl, "Hey, here's my number. Call me in an hour," you could get that shit over in an hour. So what are you talking about?
Okay, so wouldn't this be the same thing as you telling a girl telling you, hey, she's not ready to do what you're trying to do right now, and you tell her, hey, you know what, when you're ready to do it, call me.
What? Wait, say that again.
Isn't it the same thing as telling a girl who's not ready to fuck with you at a certain time to hit you back up when she changes her mind?
Is that the same as telling a woman to call you when you first meet her?
I mean, as a woman not calling you when you ask her to call you, maybe call you, she decides to call you at a later time. It's the same thing as her hitting you back when she's ready to.
I'm confused. So are you saying? Wait, I'm confused. So you're saying is me approaching a woman and giving her my number to tell her to call me? Is that the same as when I'm trying to fuck a woman and she ain't trying to fuck, me telling her to call me when she's ready to fuck? You saying, is that the same thing?
Okay, I'm saying it's the same thing when you meet a woman and you give her your number and ask her to call you at a certain time. And she doesn't call you at that time that you asked her to call you, but she calls you at a later time. I'm saying that it's the same thing as you trying to make something happen with a girl, and at that time she's not trying to make it happen, and you leave her with the option to call you back. No.
Nope. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. That's two different contexts. In one, when I meet a girl, let's say I met a girl at the mall. I say, hey, here's my number. Call me tomorrow at 7, right? And she doesn't call me tomorrow at 7. She calls me next week at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, right? That means that she didn't follow my directions. You understand? Now, if I'm trying to hook up with a girl and then I say, hey, listen, call me, and she doesn't want to hook up that day, I say, cool, hit me up when you're ready to hook up. Now, if she hits me up to hook up, she's like, hey, I want to come over and fuck. And I say, cool. And then we fuck, that's what it is. But if she calls me and she's just trying to talk and not fuck, then that means she is also not following my directions. And then I charge into the game. You see what I'm saying? So it's about, the thing is this, there's nothing wrong with you meeting a girl, getting, you taking her number, you calling her, you setting up a date or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Now, what happens is that the other way, the reason why the other way is a little bit more efficient is because when you give a girl your information and you tell her to hit you up, one, you're seeing if she actually has some sort of interest, because if she does, she will hit you up. And two, you're seeing if she knows how to follow your instructions, right? And so, and then three, you don't have to put in any work to try to make anything happen on the front end of her, because she's the one reaching out to you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the advantage of that. So now if I give a girl my number and I say, hey, call me tomorrow, Tuesday at 7:00 or whatever and shit, right? And then Tuesday at 7:00 comes and she doesn't call me, then I already know we're done. We're finished. It's over. Right? I don't got to think about that shit.
So you're saying that if she decides to hit you back at a later time and tells you that, okay, maybe she misplaced your card or something like that, you still wouldn't entertain her?
Say that again. If let's say I told her to call me at 7 and then she says, and then she says, what?
She calls you back 2 days later and tells you that, hey, she couldn't find your card. And
oh no, there's no card. My number's in her phone. My number's already in the phone.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's already in the phone. So there ain't no excuse. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I tell her to call me at 7 and then she texts me at like 6:45 and say, hey, I'm actually still at work. They have me here. Can I call you at 8? Cool. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that if I tell her to call me at 7 on Tuesday and then I don't hear from this chick till Friday, we're finished. It's over. You see what I'm saying? So that makes it easier for me because now she's already shown me with her actions her level of interest. Yes, it's that simple. But see, when you get a girl's number and you call her, you still don't know her level of interest. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can call her, you can go out and all that. You still don't even know if she has any sort of interest in you. See, a girl calling you back when you tell her to give her your number and she calls you, again, this is still not 100% that she's 100% interested, meaning that she's going to 100% follow everything at this point, but it's a better sign. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all it is. I'm just trying to still understand your point of, you're like, oh, this is not the right thing. Like what's not right about it? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, you brought clarity to the situation when you said your number is already on her phone. I'm talking about, when Steve says, give her your card and ask her to call you. Mm-hmm. Your card is something that can be misplaced, or mm-hmm. she could lose sight of it or forget where, anything. It's a card.
So you want a chick that's all over the place?
Well, most women are like
nope.
they could put it in the bags and just totally forget.
So you think if a chick ran across Drake and he gave her his card with his number in it, she gonna lose it? Exactly. See,
you're right there.
That's what I'm saying. So if she has interest in you, she's gonna make sure she don't lose that fucking thing. She'll put that shit right in her phone. You see what I'm saying? Because that's showing her level of interest. That's what I'm trying to say. See, you're giving women all of these excuses. Oh, well, they're just like that and blah, blah, blah. And again, that's showing how you view yourself. Because the thing is that if you view yourself as that guy that has that much value, right? She should see that same value, which means that she should make sure that she is on point to be able to save that card, put it in her phone, whatever the fuck she got to do so that she don't lose out on that situation. So y'all don't understand and y'all underestimate the desire a woman has for a man, and that man that she's really, really, really feeling. You see what I'm saying? She'll be thinking about a motherfucker all week. She'll be like, oh my God, I met this really awesome guy. This guy, he was so fine. He was this, he was that. She's telling her girlfriends all this other shit. She can't wait to fucking get at you. But see, if you don't have that mindset or you don't experience those things, you're not going to know about this shit.
Okay, I'm glad that you used a celebrity like Drake. Drake is there for himself. Like everybody knows Drake. Everybody knows he's rich. He's a celebrity and all that. But she meeting you as a regular person, she doesn't know. So why should she be that excited? No,
I'm using Drake as an example to say that if the woman she'll see value in Drake because of those things. So what I'm saying is if you're that guy, meaning if you're an attractive guy, she will see value in you, which is why she's going to want to fuck with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. So, okay, let me ask you a question. So when you see a woman, right, who you think is physically appealing and she's like definitely your type physically, like she got the body type, the pretty type of face or whatever the fuck you like, right? And you go over to her to try to talk to her, right? You going and approaching her and talking to her is because you found something about this woman in that moment that compelled you to want to do that, right?
That's right.
Right. So the women are the same way when they deal with men. There's something about you that compels her to want to do those things, whatever those things are that she's trying to do with you. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's your presence, it's your energy, it's your aura, it's the way that you come at her, it's the way that you're talking, it's the way that you're interacting with her that says, damn, this guy is the guy. You see what I'm saying? That's why she's going to cooperate. That's why she's going to fucking save the number. That's why she's going to call you when you tell her to call you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. So you think you're thinking that like you have some sort of like control over this thing because you're getting her number and calling her. That you don't got no control over that. There's still no control in the situation. She still has to choose.
Yeah. No, Mr. Curry. I'm not saying that I have me getting her number and hitting her up is going to influence her maybe to fuck with me or anything. I'm just saying in general, I think that if a guy is approaching a girl, he should follow through all the way. Regardless, it does not. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You saying he should follow through all the way? What does that mean?
Yeah, like get the number, be the one to call, and if it's going to work out, it's going to work out. If it's not going to work out, then just charge it to the game.
Right, but you can still see if it's not going to work out if the chick don't call you. So isn't that following through all the way?
No, you're right. Right.
So it's the same shit.
But like I'm saying, sometimes you really can't predict where women are going to be. So it's just better you do it by yourself and know that it's not what it is for real.
They said it again.
I'm saying that I just feel like as a man, you should just be the one. Since you initiated the whole thing, you should just be the one to follow through. And
well, Caller, that's what I'm saying. You are following through by giving her the instruction. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me ask you this. So isn't a woman supposed to listen to your instructions and follow your lead in a relationship?
She is.
Okay, so then wouldn't it make sense to start off to see if this woman is going to follow your lead in the relationship?
Yeah, that makes sense, Mr. Okari.
Okay, so
at the initial stages, that she doesn't know you. You're just a stranger who.
Oh my God, you don't get it, bro. You don't get it. You don't get it.
I get bro. I get what you're saying.
The way you start is how you talk about all in the initial stages. It's all stages, bro. It's all stages. There's no initial. In the initial stages, you do this, and then you switch it up. No. When I first meet you, when I first meet the chick, it starts. That's what I'm saying. So I need to see if you are cooperative and follow my lead now. That's what I'm trying to say. Because what happens is this. You get the girl number, you're calling her, right? And you have no idea if this woman even has any interest in you, right? So now you're sitting there calling some chick who might just be using you for attention. You see what I'm saying? And you're sitting there wasting all this time with this chick who ain't trying to do nothing.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. You think you're thinking, again, you think that you have some sort of control in this situation by, oh, well, I got her number, so I'm going to follow through and call her, and then I'm going to set the date. I'm going to tell her what it is. And it's like, bruh, it don't matter. Either way, the chick has to be feeling you and she has to choose you. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is you can choose to get her number and do the work of calling her and doing all this other stuff, or you can choose to instruct her to hit you up so she can do the work. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can do either way you want to do it. I'm just saying that is, it is different ways to do that. What I'm saying is when you get the woman's number and you're calling her, right? You're putting in more work because you got to follow up with her. And you're following up with a woman who you don't even know can follow your instructions. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
All right.
I mean, thanks for the clarification. I mean, you got me when you said it's there are no initial stages. It's all the way through. So
Yeah,
that makes sense.
it's all the way through, brother. It's all the way through, man. All right.
All right, man. Thanks a
All right,
lot.
brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate the call, man. All right, I'm gonna holler. I gotta cut these phone lines off because I gotta get out of here. So guys, make sure. Let me hold on. I think I got a few more questions. Let me get speed through some of these last questions real quick, and then we will do this. Okay, it says, how do you help a woman move on that is deeply in love with you? I don't want to lead her on or cheat. What? What is the best way to end a relationship if she is in love with you on that level? Well, see, you're leading her on and doing all this other extra shit because you're fucking taking long to do what you need to do, which is to end the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you just got to let her know, like, hey, this ain't working. And then, just like do what you need to do to make it happen. Has says a women risk their life. Those are rare and exceptional cases. Oh my goodness, you guys. He said, I just had a conversation with this elder couple and she talked about opening your car door for your girl is important. I don't like doing that because it's extra. How should I have responded to that? Bro, figure out what you want to do. You understand? You got to have your own identity. That's why you guys got to get on the masculine identity membership. So figure out how you want to do shit and then do it that way. When using sugar dating apps, should there be any difference in our approach to the game in order to sleep with women without tricking, aka Salt Daddy game? How can we use money as bait? Well, listen, I don't do the sugar daddy game, so you got to talk to dudes who do sugar daddy game to figure that out. This may sound stupid, but the reason why you should not have a conversation with a girl over text is because you can't stimulate a girl's mind by texting back and forth, but you can face to face, right? No, you can actually stimulate a girl's mind texting. You just got to know how to do that shit. So Lakara, correct me wrong, but don't you say that you like bold beaches? What? What are you talking about? He's just saying a whole bunch of shit. Oh man. Crazy. All right, people. Listen, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. And remember, go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com. And I will see you guys again soon. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today. You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Rom Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status, The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity